This is the second video in the series and will focus on active bystander skills. If you haven't watched the first video, Things to Notice, refer to your toolkit or visit safebarnetwork.org/notice. At this point, you're already noticing when the people around you are uncomfortable and unsafe. Now we're going to explore all of the options for how you can check in and help out. For the longest time, we've talked about active bystander skills as though there's only one option: to put on a cape, be a superhero, do the right thing. There's a ton of terrible slogans for this. I don't mean to make fun of doing something directly. It's absolutely effective. First option, we can say something to the person causing the problem, or we can say something to the person being hurt. But there's two other options that work just as well and might be better suited for a situation. Number two, get others to help. Get your outgoing coworker, your manager, the friends of the person who's causing the problem to help you out. Number three, create a distraction or talk about something else. This might seem like a silly way to help out, a silly solution, but it's absolutely effective, and I'll tell you why. When you create a distraction, you send three very clear messages. The first is to the person causing the problem. You let them know, I see you. And sometimes that's all that's needed for them to snap back into the here and now and stop what they're doing. Second message you send is to the person who's being hurt. You let them know the same exact thing. I see you. Sometimes that's all they need to walk away, to go find their friends, or to ask for help. The third message you send is to everyone else who might be watching you. You let them know that you care that people have a fun, good time, but you also want them to be safe and comfortable. The most important part of this next conversation is thinking about what you would realistically do to help. What can you actually see yourself doing? What fits with your role? Pause the video and spend 3 minutes talking about how you would help if you saw the following situation. You see someone walk up to another person, get in their space, and start touching them. You notice that the person who's being touched is obviously uncomfortable. What would you do to help? Different people play different roles at a venue, and there's value in each and every way that people choose to help. What's important is that you find ways to help that will work for you. Pause the video and talk about what you would do if you saw someone pressuring another person to take shots. You notice that the person who's being pressured has already had too much to drink. What would you do to help? A bar, restaurant, nightclub, or brewery is likely not the safest place for someone who's had too much to drink. Some good ideas we've heard: get them water, get them food, help them find their friends, and a safe ride home. Last one, pause the video and spend about 3 minutes talking about what you would do if you notice someone using their body to block someone from getting up from a table. You notice that the person who's being blocked is obviously uncomfortable. What would you do to help? Thank you for engaging in this conversation. If we want to make measurable increases in safety, we have to keep having this conversation every night of the week. When we're prepping, when things are slow, after a big event, or when we're hanging out outside of work. Ask your coworkers what concerning or unsafe situations they've seen. Ask them what they did to help. Talk about ideas for what might work next time. Nobody has to do everything, but everybody has to do something, if we want to increase safety and prevent harm.